Hi there, I'm Anwar from SirDash, and I'm CEO of SirDash, by the way. First of all, I would like to explain what is SirDash. SirDash is local application that implemented locally on Docker of the company, and so to make the GDPR compliant, and it is connected to your database, data warehouse, and enabling your data to speak to you. First of all, I would like to sign in under my name and to give you a short explanation how we are going through that. So first of all, we have here Home tab. Basically, as every AI product, it is a token-based product, and therefore we have here particular amount of tokens that are for one user, sold for one user. And here you can control it. You can control it from the graphic, from the name, from the total tokens amount. And the admin has a whole right to see how many users and which users, how many tokens they used. So that is shortly about the Home tab. Then we have the chat. In the chat, we are getting the data, so I will show you it later on. Also, we have here updates. In updates, we are seeing here what's happening, and we are sharing all our newsletters and our version upgrades. Which features do we have and how this feature will help you. So now I'm coming to the heart of the application. It is our data profile. Data profile is basically your data schema. And in your data schema, you have several tables. In these tables, you need to have the description to enable possibility of AI environment of SirDash understand how your data is behaving, what is domain of your data, and which answer are you expecting from this data. So we have here several tables. Our job is one-time job when we're starting with our customers to explain and to help them to cleanse the data, to cleanse the duplicate tables, and to have the perfect view of data schema and to put their descriptions. So what is our description? Description is a data about the data, metadata of the data. So for example, we have here region K, and here in the description, we're explaining what does that mean. And we are doing with the help of internal employees of the customer. So basically the user is explaining us what does he has and what does it mean. So that is need to be filled out, and that is as it's the main part of the application. The views of that has only admin viewer, power user, who is responsible for the data, and change that you are deploying here are reflecting on your database accordingly, so that not every person is allowed to change here, to make here the changes. Nextly, I'm going to the settings and would like to explain shortly. Profile is a profile of the employee. The password is you can change here the password. As you saw at the beginning, signed in. So username, email, first name, last name, password, and the main part, admin role, yes or no. It means that are you eligible to change the data profile or no. So I'm inviting here any user and seeing here as an admin how many users do we have here in total. And now the second, the most important part of that application, how we are connecting to your database or data warehouse. We have here several possibilities: PostgreSQL, MS SQL, Oracle DB, MySQL, Snowflake, BigQuery, etc. So we are connecting to your database and with your database name, port, etc. And so that enabling your database to speak to you through the SirDash. And here below you are seeing if your data is completed or no. As you see, we have right now the version 0.2.2 and 100% of data is completed. it means that you have fully described your data schema. Now I'm going to chat to show you how the SirDash is working. So I have here a bunch of the questions, and for example, here I asked, show me the best 10 customers all time according to their revenue, and here's a revenue of the customers. I would like to make it a bit other. Show me the suppliers with a latency time, or according to latency time, And here for me is important the table, SQL, and the chart. So as you see, supplier key, it's supplier number, supplier name, and latency of this supplier. So as we have here big amount of the data, the chart is not shown, and the SQL code is quite long. So basically in comparison to that, so here we have a chart, for example, as a data amount is small, we made this big amount of the data as is not making any sense for that, because the data, very big amount of the data will confuse you with the chart. So that is how it is working. And SQL code, of course, so it is adaptable and it's possible to copy. Then the last couple of features, small features that I want to show you, it is here that you are able to download a file, and then as your database will be updated every day, near real time, or once a week, so you are able to refresh here your request. So that is how it is working. And if you want to start the new chat, just easily you are writing it here with a new chat. Thank you very much for your attention. That was about SirDash. Looking forward for your feedbacks. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.